Ren's got to hit behind the back. All right. On your mark.
No.
That was not bad. I mean,
That set me up.
not bad.
Nami. Nami. Na na na.
Nami?
Na 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 na.
No, you started that out like the fucking Black Suit theme. Na, 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 na.
Bro was doing this like 2 days ago, and you were like, fucking Robin, and you started singing the theme. But I don't fucking watch One Piece, so I didn't know what fucking theme you're trying to sing, and I thought you were trying to. I knew it was like from One Piece, and so I tried scanning my brain of One Piece music that I have heard of, even though it's not been much, and I was like, this doesn't sound like what's in my head. So I was like, I don't know if he was just not singing something right, but I swear to God I was singing the same fucking thing Ren just said. I could have sworn he started off singing the fucking like Black Suit Spider-Man theme. I just didn't say it. I was like, that can't be right. I was like, I'm gonna be an idiot if I say it out loud. Fuck. Down, 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 down.
Bro heard 2 One Piece songs. He's like, I'm scanning through my brain of all the One Piece songs that I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard 2 One Piece songs. I've heard the One Piece rap. I've heard fucking We Are, like the first One Piece opening. And it was like so similar to We Are, but I thought it was like a specific part in the song, but not like the main part of the song. So I was like, what is he doing? And it's even funnier because yesterday, or not, it was 2 days ago now, when like we did it for like the 17th time, and I started singing the We Are opening, like just straight up, and then you started singing it with me, and so I was like in my head I was like, wait a minute, so did he realize he was singing it wrong the whole time? And like I didn't know, and so we just switched songs. We just started doing the meme with a different fucking song, and you didn't say anything, so I was like, okay, maybe it is the same song. My brain was just tripping, and I like just for the first time in my life was not understanding rhythm or something, but no. Completely fucking different.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I mean, those are really the only 2 songs you need to hear. The One Piece rap and We Are.
No, the only thing you really need to hear is just the One Piece rap.
True.
The one thing I need to not hear anymore is the entire fucking Sonic Frontiers soundtrack. I can't. I've listened to I'm Here probably 7 million times since I beat the fucking DLC, and it's a problem. It's giving me
Your mom's
fucking
a DLC.
it's giving me fucking nightmares, bro. I can't stop.
Why don't you just go back and be the shit?
No, how about you go back and beat the shit? I did it before you.
I will.
No, you won't. You were bitching before I was.
Well, I don't have to play as Sonic to beat this shit. I have to play as the other characters. I like the other characters.
I
like
do
Knuckles a
not
lot.
like the other characters. I like Tails. I like Tails a lot. But
I like them all equally, but Amy gets like a little bit more of a like because I love her fucking triple jump.
Yeah, sure, you love her triple jump. You don't love something else about her.
Bro, you didn't even finish Sonic Frontiers.
yeah, Aaron doesn't finish video games
I'm not
in general.
talking
know what I'm
about
talking
finishing
about,
the
bro.
game. I'm
Aaron doesn't
talking
finish
about-
games in general, bro. It took him 19 years to beat fucking Scramble.
I had to force him to beat Scramble. It wasn't even a thing he wanted to do on his own.
I have to like hang $100,000 over his head like a fucking. He's like the pig from Minecraft, and I have like
Wait,
a
if
carrot
we're
on a
talking
stick.
$100,000,
You still
Your
would.
ass would
Game
still not
might
beat
finish
Frontiers, especially DLC. Your ass would not beat the Sonic Frontiers DLC if I,
I
give you
beat
100
games
grand.
that I fucking want to beat because I beat.
Okay,
Cyberpunk
yeah,
in like 3
obviously.
days.
But if you didn't want to beat Sonic Frontiers and I held $100,000 above your head, I still don't think you would beat the DLC.
I would beat
I
the
second
DLC.
that.
I don't think you would. I actually
I
don't
don't
think you
think you
could.
would either.
I literally don't think you could. Not even that
I
you would. I
would.
think you could. I think if you couldn't Google anything and you just have to play the game out of your knowledge and I was like, "Here,
You are
beat the
so
game right now for
fucked
$100,000."
if that's the
I don't
case.
think you can beat Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, but that's
DLC.
only beating the game, not the DLC.
No, I'm only talking about the DLC. Why are you changing the question?
Why are you talking about the DLC? if
Because
you're
that's
talking
the
about
hard part.
How I can't beat games.
Because that's part of the game. What?
It's DLC. I don't gotta do DLC if it's free.
Okay.
You're right.
Yes, you
so
do.
Don't play Phantom Liberty then.
Yes, you do.
Doesn't
That's
count as
part of the
beating
fucking
Cyberpunk.
bet that
I
I'm
want to
making
play
right
Phantom
now.
Liberty though.
Oh
That's
no,
the
but
difference.
that's not part of the game. It doesn't count, man.
I
It
want to
doesn't-
play.
it doesn't count.
I
doesn't
still.
count.
I'm
No, it
not
doesn't count. It's not
Who's
part of the game.
saying
It
I
doesn't
didn't
count.
beat Cyberpunk? I literally beat Cyberpunk.
No, it's
No,
actually
you didn't
insane.
because you didn't do the DLC.
Well, you said the DLC doesn't count.
Oh,
You said
no.
the DLC doesn't count.
You
I'm furthering what you said.
Dude, you cannot just pick a fucking side today. It's too early in the morning.
Fucking woke me up at 9 a.m.
No, it's crazy because you woke yourself up at 9 a.m. I saw you were on Discord first, and you also joined call 20 minutes late. Still, so
Yeah, because
that's on you.
no, I wasn't alerted, and I was watching One Piece.
Broke
You
up,
weren't
broke
alerted
up at
to a
9 a.m. to
call.
watch One Piece. You knew you were calling. That's why I didn't ring you. I just started the call.
I thought what we did last night was what we need to do.
No.
Yes, Aaron, because we recorded the podcast last night too, right? That's what we
I
did.
thought we needed to record the video.
Ren,
And
did
you
we
just said
not?
pod.
Did we not say that we would still like get up early to record anyways today, insinuating we do
we
the
did.
podcast
I
after the
wasn't
video?
in call for that.
You were.
We did.
What do you mean you
were
weren't in call for that?
call.
First off, you were in call. We all left the call at the same time. And second, I texted you privately on Discord. What are you talking about? You're a switch.
Yeah,
Bro.
this is pretty normal.
That's the most normal Aaron situation
Aaron,
ever.
Aaron doesn't quite pay attention, so when things happen, he's like, "What?" And then you explain and show the receipts, and then he's.
There's no receipts because in our DMs, the last thing he was talking about was like, "Hey, we gotta like record something soon because we got different schedules." He never said anything about. He
Okay,
never said
so-
anything after the fact that we recorded the Uno, so I didn't know we had anything else to do.
Okay,
because
so
I
first off,
assumed
in
when
call
you said
last
pod,
night,
you just
in
meant
call last
Uno.
night, we literally
Hey,
all
Aaron, would you
agreed
like to look
after
at
the
this
Uno
group-
video.
this DM right here? Would you like to read this DM or what?
Either way, last night on call, we played Uno for a video.
Oh,
that
but you couldn't
came out
do that
before
earlier.
this.
I had to type it in
probably.
the group chat myself.
Oh my god.
Yes. What are you, a fucking child?
We all agreed on call when Aaron was on call because we all left at the same time. So Ren and I didn't discuss to record the podcast in the morning afterwards. We literally all said that like, yep, we're gonna be down tomorrow at 9 in the morning. Like specifically 9 in the morning, we said that because Ren has work in a few hours. Aaron's always fucking busy, so we can't record mid till fucking late day. Because he's like, oh, I have work. And so we all agreed. That's why I thought you were on Discord so fucking early in the morning.
No, I was on Discord so early in the morning for myself.
Oh my god. I got no fucking sleep last night and forced myself to wake up for no fucking reason. I'm going back to talk about Sonic Frontiers, bro. I'm fucking over it, dude. I think I'm the only fucking person on the planet who didn't struggle on the towers at all. Because everybody I saw on Twitter was literally freaking the fuck out. And on Reddit and everything, people were like, this game is fucking terrible, it's so ass, like it's so hard. But I literally did not have any fucking difficulty with the towers in the slightest.
Yeah, because you played on normal mode.
Yeah, I put on normal mode. All the people in the fucking YouTube videos who I watched for guides and shit on the final, like, Master King, whatever, played the whole
I'm not
fucking
talking
thing in
about that.
easy mode for the
I'm not
towers and
talking about
everything.
them. I'm talking about me and you. You
Okay.
played on normal, I played on hard.
Okay, so I played
I had
on
a reason to
normal.
be
So you're just a
complaining.
fucking idiot for playing on hard. Did you play
No,
the
I
fucking?
played the entire
did
game.
you?
Yeah, I played the base game in hard.
Did you beat the last few bosses on hard mode too?
Yeah.
There's no way, bro. You did the fucking Master King Trials in hard mode?
Yes. You think I was giving up my pride?
I just did it in
I
normal.
literally
You're
said
the
it
only
at the end
person.
of my first video. I was
I didn't
like,
watch your
you
fucking
can't take this
video."
away from me. You
You're
can't
the
do the
only
way
person I
Brand
know
did
who
that
did not hard. I did that shit on normal mode. That was ass. How many rings did you have when you beat it?
You know, we don't talk about that.
Okay, because like even on normal mode, once I actually got good, I still had like 100 rings or more left.
Like, it was under 100, but it was like, it wasn't like close to 0. It was like somewhere in the middle.
Okay. For people who don't know, because Aaron doesn't fucking finish his games
don't
either, so
play-
like him,
Yeah, I don't finish.
yeah, he doesn't
games.
finish games. So in Sonic Frontiers, they've been pulling out free DLC multiple times this year because they're a great fucking company. And the most recent DLC is, I'm assuming, the last DLC, no?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
so
last one.
they made a DLC for free where it's like in the game, like in the main story of the game, there's 3 major bosses you have to go Supersonic to fight, and like you use actual combat to beat. It's not like a classic Sonic game where like you just like run around, like you like homing attack ever so often, but it's like no, you like actually punch and kick, and you like there's a million combos and shit that you can do. In the DLC, there's multiple towers you have to climb that are like ridiculously hard platforming. That's like harder than just most video games, which is interesting because in the main story of the game, the platforming is like really easy and the bosses and everything are really easy. The mini bosses are easy, whatever. And so in the DLC, they added like insanely difficult mini bosses where they just made them stupid fucking hard. They reset your level and they made a challenge at the very end where after you like do these super hard platforming towers, which there's like there's like multiple towers. After you do this, there's a section where you have to beat all of the bosses, like the 3 main bosses in a row with like 400 rings. And if you don't play Sonic, Super Sonic in his Supersonic form, he loses rings over time because he's invincible. And you have to beat all of the bosses without like running out of rings. So you basically have a time limit. And so it's like it doesn't matter if you like get hit or not. I mean, it does if you're in normal Sonic mode, but like if you're Super Sonic himself and you get hit, it doesn't really matter because like you don't lose rings. But all the boss fights are designed like if you get hit, it's like
A massive time waster.
yeah, basically like you lose a fuck ton of time because of whatever reason is coded in the boss fight. So like in the second boss fight, that run I hated the most, like the fucking Wyvern one. It's like if you get shot in the face by a gun in a Sonic game, you actually waste like 10 rings of time just like recuperating and like getting back on your fucking feet, which is tremendously bad because you need to use all your fucking rings to your advantage. So everyone online who sucks at video games is like, oh, these towers are too hard, I can't platform. The last trial's too hard, so I have to play on easy mode and like yada yada. And I played the whole game on fucking normal mode, so I didn't think about it. But Ren's the only person I knew who beat on hard mode because, just like I said, it's like when you get fucking hit, it's like you lose a million seconds and it sucks. And on hard mode, they add shit intentionally to just be annoying.
That's not the problem. On hard mode, right? They say to you, right at the beginning, they say to you, the only way to parry is the perfect parry. That doesn't matter when you're fighting against the first boss, and it really actually doesn't matter when you're fighting against the last boss either. It doesn't matter any boss except the Wyvern, because you have to parry a missile, and then you have to parry his slash attacks to stun him, meaning perfect parries only exist if you press the button. You can't hold it, you press the button, and he does the parry, that's it. You press it, so you have to time that perfectly. The Wyvern has the biggest problem with choreographing its attacks and telling you when it's actually going to hit you. So when you're supposed to parry, you don't know.
Yeah, so
You just guess, and that wastes a lot of rings if you get it wrong.
That's
So the
fun
thing is,
part.
people think we're bitching, right? Because it's like, if you played a normal fucking Dark Souls game in your life, you don't ever get that. Like, you don't get a yellow or a white squiggly line that tells you when you're supposed to parry. You don't, like, you're not able to hold the parry button. You have to actually parry the second you get hit so you can deflect the attack. So people will think we're bitching. But in the base game, in base Sonic Frontiers, you can hold the parry button, which is like the bumpers, for as long as you want. You can literally float in the air infinitely as Sonic in one spot if you just jump and hold parry, and Sonic will stay in the air and just parry for hours until he just takes a hit, and he will always parry it. And so it's weird. It's really weird going from playing the normal game where it's super fucking easy to parry, and the game gives you a white squiggly line like to tell you like get rid of the parry. But in the DLC, they still do that, but it's really short, and like you have to click the button at the perfect time. And the only reason that it sucks in the Wyvern boss fight is because you were literally flying in the sky at Mach speed as Supersonic next to this fucking dragon robot, and he's shooting a million missiles at you from underneath you, and they're coming towards you really, really awkwardly slowly. And I don't know if I just have like terrible fucking depth perception or what, but it's hard to tell like when you're actually gonna get hit by them. Not because like they're too fast or whatever, because you can't tell how far away they are from your fucking character. And so since you have the perfect fucking parry, it's like, oh well shit. And then like you have to do it like 9 times in that one boss fight if like you do it perfectly. It's so fucking ass. But
Yeah.
that's that. I mean, I can't really complain now because, I mean, right after we played Sonic Frontiers, we've been grinding Lies of P, where you actually just have to be a goat when it comes to parrying. I mean, the enemies still like light up red when they go to like attack you, and so like they inform you to parry.
Yeah,
but
that's a good game. That tells you when you.
But
need to
the
parry.
invincibility frames for actually parrying it's the lowest of any Dark Souls game ever. It's at like 8 frames or something, which means you have to like literally dodge and parry perfectly, unlike other Dark Souls games where like Dark Souls 3 and before. It's like you can blatantly like roll through attack that looks like you're getting hit and like not take damage. And Lies of P, it's like, no. If it looks like you're going to get hit, you're going to fucking get hit. It's like you have no frames in that game. So if I play Lies of P first and then Sonic Frontiers, I bet I would not be bitching. It would be so easy. I'd be like, what is this bullshit, bro? I can parry so easily now. If I go back and replay the Frontiers DLC, it's gonna be a breeze. But yeah, I know.
Alright, do it.
No, because unlike you, I fucking hate the character. I would only want to play as Tails. I absolutely fucking hate Amy. I just don't like her. Knuckles has the worst gliding mechanic fucking ever, and the only fun one is Tails because of the fact that he can like fly for a ridiculously long time with his fucking like airplane and whatever, and like he throws wrenches and it's cool. He can't homing attack like all the other characters, which is awkward at
He's got
times because like you kind of
wrenches.
want to. But it doesn't matter because you can fucking fly.
Yeah, but he's also got wrenches, and that's all
You
that
actually
matters.
look like a wrench.
How does that work?
What do you mean, how does that work?
Elaborate.
You just look like a wrench.
Elaborate.
Nah, I think I'm all set. I think everyone knows what I'm talking about, bro, when they look at you and they just see a wrench. Don't you agree with me, Ren?
Wrench from Watch Dogs. That's a pretty good compliment.
I didn't mean
I
that.
want that mask, bro. That mask is so cool.
Oh, like the glowing, and then you can like put stuff.
Dream wanted that fucking mask. He had to put that shit back on.
Kind of like the boy with ukulele mask.
Who's that?
He's got one of those masks. He does
Who the fuck is the
music.
boy with ukulele?
Is this from a game?
No, he's a musician.
You know a musician? Sorry, this is blowing my mind. You
In
know
real
anything
life.
other than One Piece in games?
What's his name? Boy with
Yeah.
ukulele?
No, it's
Or do you just not know his name?
His name is literally Boy with Uke.
Boy with uke. Okay. Oh.
How do no? I'm still stuck on that. How the fuck do you know about any musician in real life?
Because I've listened to a few of his songs.
Right.
That's
That is a
mind
pretty cool
blowing.
mask. It's not like the wrench one. It's a little.
I think he can modify it,
different,
but he just likes it like that.
he likes it like that. I mean, it looks good. I'm not bashing it. I fucks with the mask. It's
I
like-
thought
it's
you
it
were
like
gonna
also, like,
start
blinks and
spit
shit.
roasting him alive.
that-
Like,
that's
nah, I
a
don't fuck
good,
to it.
That's like a good way to conceal your identity in a cool way.
I saw this
It like
video.
blinks and shit like
Fuck
that.
I saw this
Oh,
video
shit.
yesterday that was like, it was my favorite band Polyphia in
No,
a
here
specific
goes
store.
this.
I can't remember what store it was, but they did a video because like the whole store was like, it had like all music
Chipotle.
ever. And they recorded a video where it's like they had multiple songs in their bag, and the video was like, "What's in my bag?" And all the members of the band just explained like their favorite songs that they decided to like buy from the store from like their childhood and shit. And since Aaron apparently actually listens to fucking music, I was wondering what would you guys have in your bag? Like, what would be your favorite like couple songs if you could just pick and choose? That's like your song. Aaron would pick One Piece and something about that Uke boy. Cause that's the only musician I've ever heard him ever talk about in my entire life. Except for like
K-pop.
K-pop.
Another musician. He it was this Connor Price, that rapper. Aaron doesn't really talk about his music taste so much, so I'm only getting off the breadcrumbs.
Well, what songs would you have?
Hey Aaron, what songs do you have?
He asked everybody. Why are you guys coming at me?
You're the youngest. You get to answer.
Yeah, you're youngest, so I insist.
Bruh, so I'm the one who needs to be put at fault for taking
Yeah,
a
what are
long
your
time to
3
think?
favorite songs that are like associated with you?
3 favorite songs that are associated with you. Okay, cool.
Japanese, and Japanese.
That's not a song. Bro, this is not difficult. Why are you guys being fucking difficult, bro?
It's not difficult. I'm just queuing up the songs. And
I know you are. Well, since we've been talking about fucking Sonic Frontiers so fucking much too, it's not an actual song from Sonic Frontiers, but I do this thing every single year on my birthday since I was literally fucking like, I must have been like 6 or some shit. Like YouTube just came out, and the first YouTube video I ever watched in my fucking life was I think it was a Sonic AMV of like some like 3 Days Grace song over Sonic Unleashed, like just clips from the game, and I didn't even have the game, but I just watched that and it was dope as fuck. And then ever since that moment I was like, oh, let me like start listening to Sonic music. I wasn't like, I didn't even play the games yet, but I started listening to a fuck ton of Sonic music just from like all the games on YouTube when it first came out. And when I listened to His World from Sonic 06, it was like, whoa, this is like the greatest song in the world. So I made it a fucking like ceremonial fucking ritual that every single year of my birthday, I only listen to His World, specifically the Zebra Head edition, on my birthday. And I do not listen to it for the rest of the entire year. And I literally like, I'm conscious of that. If I ever like see it on my homepage come up before my birthday every year, I'm like, no, I gotta wait. And my birthday comes up in like a couple weeks from now. And I'm gonna fucking
play it.
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it because I just do. But that would definitely be my first
before
song.
your birthday.
If you, that's such a dick fucking move. It's like, why would you do that?
Bro ruins his like entire religion.
Yeah, my
like,
God is gonna come down and be like, nah, you broke
the.
the pact, bro. Like you listen to the song before your birthday. I'm gonna kill you.
I got my 3 songs. You ready?
Yeah.
And you're gonna be surprised. There's no K-pop.
I'm not surprised.
first one-
In fact, if you
I'm
did put
surprised.
K-pop, I would roast the fuck out of you, bro.
The first song is Mass Destruction.
Oh my God, that's so much worse than K-pop.
No, it's not.
Baby.
The next one is a Jet Set Radio song, Fly Like a
Respect.
Butterfly.
Respect.
And the last one is, I mean, it's obvious, Annihilate from Metro Boomin.
Oh, okay, Spider-Man fan. I
Alright, the
I
fucking
wonder what you would
Spider-Man
pick
fan.
before you were fucking obsessed with Miles.
What I
bro.
would have picked, I'm not obsessed with my, what I
You
would
are
have
obsessed
picked.
with
Yes,
Miles.
you are!
You are
We're not
absolutely
starting this shit
obsessed.
again.
Bro thinks he's Miles.
He said, I'm obsessed with Miles as he's
Wait.
literally riding his dick right now. Yeah, what would you pick?
Hold on, I have to type the name. It's a song
Bro
from,
thinks
like, my
he's
dad
Miles.
showed me. What is, it has, oh, I'll Be Good. Is that the song?
I'll be good. Where's that from?
It's like, it's from Jay-Z and this,
Oh, okay.
like, other girl who I don't remember her name.
That's her name,
But
Other
yeah.
Girl. That's her fucking. That's her actual
Other
artist name.
girl.
Let me send the, I'll Be Jay-Z. Oh, is it Foxy Brown? Is that her name? Yeah, this one. This song. My dad used to play this all the time. It's
Huh.
really good.
Yeah, no, I would for mine. I would definitely say it would be the fucking His World from Sonic the Hedgehog, and then other than that, it would if I'm going like segments of my life, that's like my childhood song and like the middle of my life song from like middle school to like mid high school, it would have to be fucking. Oh my god! It just coincidentally came on my fucking playlist. It would have to be fucking Holiday from fucking Green Day. That would definitely be my next song. Because my entire fucking family loves this, and when I was in fucking marching band in high school, since I played trombone, the trombone section specifically, when we won, like when our school's team won a football game, like every Friday or whatever, we would run down, fuck that, we would run off the bleachers, and we would go in the track, and we would start like spinning our trombones and playing Holiday. So I would have to pick that, and my third song would definitely be Playing God from Polyphia. That song is my go. I actually have that as my alarm, and I woke up this morning to it playing, but I still thought I was dreaming, so I thought I was having a dream of me listening to Playing God just over and over again, like 5 times, because I have the full song as my alarm. And then I woke up, and it was like a little past 9. I was like, oh fuck, Aaron's already on Discord. I don't want to keep him waiting.
Why would you keep me waiting?
Well, I didn't. Ren was on even after I was, so. But yeah, no, it'd be those 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron, what's your songs?
I thought you would forget that I didn't go.
Oh, I don't forget.
Probably it'd have to be
Do I have to pay you for this too?
Idol from Yasobi.
That's wild, because I think I like that song more than you, but you always like whip that out randomly, and you're like, I love the song.
Oh yeah, no, I love the song. I just listen to it myself.
Yeah, so go to that song.
Fly Me to the Moon. Specifically the Bayonetta version.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Hmm?
I mean, it's good.
And-
Fly me to
And this is an
let
OST,
me
but it's
play.
still, I'm still counting it. Drums of Liberation, When the Joy Boy Returns.
No, it counts.
From Could You Guess It? One Piece.
Oh fuck! But since you chose an OST, that makes me want to pick like the first fucking song in the Haikyuu soundtrack. That's like wholesome as shit. I love that song. Man, I have to pay Aaron
Too
for
late,
fucking
your answers
everything.
are locked in.
Well, I'm still keeping my answers, but I mean, Ren also said an extra one too. So go fuck yourself, pussy boy. But yeah, I really have to pay for everything. If you were in a fucking Mr. Beast video and he offered you mad money, would you like try to keep whatever money you could get, or would you stay in for the content and just keep fucking going for the challenge? And potentially lose
so
it?
hard.
I would cheat on a Mr. Beast video. That's fire. That would be an insane. Wait, pause. That would be a fucking great YouTube fucking title and thumbnail. Can you imagine like a week ago? It's like you're in like a Squid Game video of his or some shit, and it's like you're the winner, right? Like the video's done, you're the winner, you get the milli, and then like a month later, you're like, how I cheated in a Mr. Beast video and won $1 million. Can you imagine how many fucking death threats and shit you would get? Holy fuck. I think the Mr. Beast ninjas from Feastables would come and fucking kill you.
I've
That's
seen
funny.
a numerous amount of videos of like the engineering side of his videos. I watched a
me
video of somebody almost fucked up his Squid Game video because like the schedule was so tight and it was like a hard deadline that gave them no time, and they had to do a fucking 100 boards to make for the contestants in order for like them to get quote unquote like shot whenever and like explode in like paint and shit like that.
Mhm.
And then I watched the engineering side of his like 1 to 100 video,
Yeah,
which was a fucking nightmare because the static electricity fried like 7 of the rooms.
Really? That's
Yeah,
funny
because
as
so
fuck.
basically like all of the rooms were like a plaster,
Yeah.
and so they had to like peel the protective shit off of it, and that caused static electricity, and that fried 7 rooms boards. So they had to like reroute everything when that happened, and it was like 3 days away at that point.
It's actually crazy because it's like there's so much shit that goes into Mr. Beast videos, like designing the sets and all the fucking insane everything, and it goes way past just simple editing in a video that takes 2 minutes. It takes fucking actually forever. And that reminded me of like the whole controversy that was going on a little while ago, where Mr. Beast made like a survival video where he stayed on a raft for a week with his friends, and one of his editors took like a day-night cycle switcher asset that someone else made, and they tried to like sue him, and they ended up like copyrighting the video, and they had to fucking either take that shit down or something. And everyone on like Reddit, whenever, was fucking mad as shit. And on Twitter, they were mad as fuck because they were like, oh, I can't believe, like, if you're getting paid $100 bajillion a year by Mr. Beast, like, everyone on the team should make original content and shouldn't use, like, assets other people have made for editing videos. And then you
bro,
think
who the
about,
fuck are you?
first
Everybody
off,
uses
who
other
are you,
people's
for real?
videos.
Literally everybody in the world, every single YouTuber ever has used some sort of asset that someone else has made in editing in general. They just
They'll still fucking use Wilhelm Scream in their videos from like 20 years ago.
Yeah,
it's like,
for
bro,
real.
who the fuck are you?
But
That
no,
shit
it's
came
like-
out in fucking 1960. Nobody uses it.
Yeah, there's that, but then you think about it and you're like, oh, really? You're gonna flame Mr. Beast's entire production team about, like, this one editing thing that this guy stole from somebody else that literally can cost, like, $50 to buy, and you're complaining, but then it costs hundreds of millions of dollars and, like, hours to set up electrical work for entire sets that they just don't have time for, even though Mr. Beast still manages to upload videos fucking, like, weekly, and you're still bitching? Like, fuck you. Like, shut up. It's like, the amount of hard work he puts in those are insane. But no, I was saying that I asked the question earlier, specifically now that we mentioned the engineering part, and now that I know that you know how much effort he takes into like making his videos. Mr. Beast made a video like really recently. It was the most recent video where he got a guy, and there was like 10 challenges, and the challenges get harder, and every time he completes a challenge, he gets $100,000, but he can quit at any time. Once he leaves, like, beats the challenge, he can just take whatever amount of money. But the guy in the video kept going. He was like, I want this $1 million. Like, he could have stopped at 100,000. He could have stopped at 200,000. He got to 300,000, and ever since 300,000, every challenge after that, he kept regretting and being like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, but I'll go to the next one. I'll get more money. And then he lost at, like, it was like either the second or third to last challenge. Like, he already made like 700K. He could have quit. And he was at coincidentally a Squid Game challenge where it was a mix of like the challenge where you have to walk on like the glass bridge thing. If you step on the wrong tile, you fall and die or whatever. And then also like the cookie one where like you have to like perfectly cut out the little cookie. And then if you don't and like it breaks, you die type thing. He mixed those together, and the last challenge, like the guy fucked up the umbrella, and so like the bridge dropped him. But in the video, he was depressed as fuck. He was like, dude, my mom's gonna kill me. He almost started crying, and then Mr. Beast just ended the video. There was no good ending because he was the only person competing. Like, the video was centered around this one dude, and in my head, I'm like, hold on, do you know how many
I would have
fucking
looked at 2K max?
Yeah, in my head,
2K, bruh.
in my head, I was thinking, I was like, man, if you watch the videos challenge, obviously the guy competing didn't know what challenges he was gonna do. But if I was doing those same challenges, I would know where I'm stopping. But since he didn't know, it would be unfair of me to like say that, because like, who knows? Maybe the first challenge would be extraordinarily fucking difficult. So I can't really say. But either way, I'm thinking like, man, there are so many Mr. Beast videos where there's a million contestants and yada yada. But this video is all about me. And so that's like extra fucking special. And yeah, like, if I fucking win the first challenge, I would feel like an absolute asshole. I would feel like the most rude person ever. Because if I go on a Mr. Beast video where bro designed a set that took fucking months and months and months, and there's like a million different giant fucking rooms that he like literally engineered and shit, and has entire teams making. If I left after the first challenge with 100K, he wouldn't have a YouTube video, and I would feel fucking terrible for that. And so my content brain is coming out, and I think if Mr. Beast hit me up and was like, hey, do you want to be in this video? I think immediately I wouldn't be in it for the money. I would be in it just to be funny and like make the video as long as I can so he can use whatever footage he can to make an entertaining video. But bro got to like the very end and lost and was like depressed. And I was like, what are you fucking surprised for? Have you ever seen a Mr. Beast video? People lose all the time. It's not like a surprise. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would go for the content. But if we truly didn't give a fuck, like if I just didn't like Mr. Beast, like let's say it was another creator. Let's say it was another creator who was just as rich as Mr. Beast, and I didn't know who they were. I would be like, yeah, fuck you. Like, I'm gonna scam you. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a 2-minute YouTube video. I'm stealing your $100,000. I'm out. Like, I wouldn't even fucking risk that. But I don't know.
You see, I would have probably gone in, done the first challenge if it was easy enough. Do like 2, maybe 3 more, so I would get like tops 300K and leave. But even at that,
Yeah.
I feel like if that guy left after like the 3rd or 4th one, he would have had multiple contestants at least for a video length. Like if you did one and left, he probably would have had multiple contestants try like multiple rooms and make it like an escape kind of like an escape room type of thing.
True. Because like obviously,
Instead of
if
just
you
the one
built,
contestant, but because that first guy went through 7 things, he's like, this is good enough.
the video
for a
was
full
long
length
enough, so he
video.
just used it. Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense. So I just can't. Yeah, I just shouldn't feel bad, right? Because it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, bro's a content
it's like
creating machine.
Exactly.
So he's not gonna
At the end of the
design
day,
a
you
million
still
fucking
need that
rooms.
money for whatever.
Yeah, and like I need the money to live, and
Like, why
also
lose that chance?
and also like he's a fucking content genius. So it's like he should expect that like anybody would take the money at any point. It's like you'll see simple YouTube videos that are like way less money. It'll be like a guy in like LA at some fitness beach or some shit, and he'll be like, can you do 10 push-ups for $10? And oh, you did the 10 push-ups, you can either keep the $10 or you could try to do 100 push-ups in a row and get $100, but if you fail you don't get anything, right? And it's like I
Yeah.
feel like that's different because that's like such a smaller amount of money where like it won't influence your entire life, but people still quit early, right? So I feel like Mr. B should expect that and be like, yeah, whatever. So I'm in that case, now that you said that, I wouldn't feel bad. I'd probably just take the fucking money. I would do the same thing as you. I would do a few challenges, but you know what? I'm already getting in over my head. I'm taking the 300K out. But yeah, like risking all the way to fucking $1 million, fuck that. Because the only race is against myself, but there's some people who who think the exact opposite of us and think, nah, I could never ever make money on a Mr. Beast video. I just know I'd lose. So let me do illegal shit in real life to make mad fucking money. I think this would entertain Aaron a lot.
Let me sell drugs to Mr. Beast.
No,
videos.
even better. I think you'd love this. So there's a controversy I heard about last night. I was up late as fuck reading this shit, just because it was interesting as shit. But do you know what insider trading is? It's basically okay. So basically, it's like trading on the stock market, except you have insider information that like puts you ahead of the competition. So like, for example, let's say you work at like a specific marketing business or something, where you're not allowed to use the private information you learn at work to influence like you buying certain stocks, but people do, and so people will get this inside information from either workplaces or specific individuals illegally, and they will use that to predict what stocks are going to be worth a lot of money before the public will know about these companies, right? So basically, like, you will make the most money the fastest so you can sell first and then get as much money as you can. And that's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. It's against the law in America.
Well, fucking, yeah, the government made it up so we can't be like actually comfortable with money. Fuck you, government.
Yeah, no, it's against the law. And so it's funny though, because only people who work for the government would fucking know that shit anyways. But it's against the law. But the thing is, like, most famous people, there's like many very, very famous people who are above a certain level of fame who just won't get arrested for it, because it's like, oh, you're exposed for insider trading. Oh, we're just not gonna care, because even if you weren't insider trading, you'd still have so much money. So it's like they're just getting away with it. But this story I think is funny as fuck. I think you'd like, because this is the most GTA thing ever in real life, genuinely. So there's a guy.
I'm perked up.
There's a guy who works for a specific like marketing company. I forgot what it was, but it's like one of the, like, if I said the name and Googled it, I know you would have at least heard of it. And then he has a friend, who he's like known his whole fucking life, and they decided, you know what? I'm gonna, like, it's so easy to do insider trading because he works this job. He gets like this inside information from his workplace, and so what he does is he doesn't text his friend over the phone, so there's no records. He doesn't call his friend, so there's no records. And he also doesn't like meet up in person, because he doesn't want to be tracked to his childhood friend that he like hangs out with, so they could be accused of insider trading. So you're probably wondering, how the fuck do they communicate? Because like the guy on the computer like will buy the stocks, and the guy at the job who works for their specific marketing company will tell him what stocks to invest in, and then they'll split the money. So you're probably like, how the fuck do they communicate? Because if they can't meet in person, which isn't really trackable, but like you might be able to discover that they're like interacting with each other, and if they're not texting or calling where they have no logs, well, what, like, how? And the answer is they would get on super old school Xbox 360 live games, and they would talk over voice chat on Xbox, because the Xbox doesn't save like recordings and shit. And so they were talking about like what stocks that they would buy that the public doesn't like know has an advantage in the field, so they could get more money first, and then they would split the money. And so you want to know why they eventually got caught? And it's like, this is so obvious to me, by the way. Like, this cannot just be obvious to me. Like, it's crazy, but they what they were doing was genius, right? But they won too much. There's literally like a stock market investigation bureau like in America that researches everybody in the entire United States. They research everybody to make sure no one is winning too frequently and getting like too much money from stocks, because like just mathematically it's impossible to like make the most amount of money from a stock every single time you invest in a stock, and they can track that really fucking easily. And so they literally got them because they were like, okay, this one guy on his computer at home is making a lot of money, and he shouldn't be winning this much. It's unnatural. And even though they didn't have proof about like the logs, they found out that like, oh wait a minute, this guy is friends with this guy from his childhood. Oh wait a minute, this guy works at this company now. They're definitely talking, and then they got him to admit it. And it's just, isn't that fucking wild? It's like, obviously this would never work now because it's already like, they already got caught doing this. Like, this would never work now. But can you imagine if us three fucking like a couple years ago or so did that? Like, this is illegal, so allegedly did that. But can you imagine if we would just get on like fucking Xbox Live,
Xbox 360.
yeah, Xbox 360, and we just talked about like what stocks we could fucking buy and do whatever, and we would like intentionally lose occasionally so it didn't look like we were like being too sketchy and winning too much money, and we could just split it. Those guys didn't even need to get real jobs because of that, which is fucking wild.
We hop in a fucking COD lobby and say, hey bruh, put shit down for Tesla.
It's really like the most GTA thing ever, because it's like there's that one fat guy who sits at the fucking computer and just like does all the complicated work that you in GTA 5 don't need to do, and then like you do the physical heist of robbing whatever, and then he sends the money to your account. And it's like, that guy's job is way harder than our job, but it's boring because all he does is sit in the computer all day. And so they don't like include that in the video game, but that's what they were doing in real life, and they got mad money. They just got caught because they won too much, which I feel like is so like such a stupid fucking way to get caught. But I don't know. There's my daily news segment of the day. You're welcome.
I'm watching Randy Cunningham 9th Grade Ninja.
Oh my god.
my
I haven't
God.
heard of that in so long.
I haven't heard that since I was in middle school. What the fuck?
Wasn't the Randy Cunningham voice actor the Sonic voice actor for the movies?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the live actions.
Ben Schwartz, the GOAT.
That's wild.
I thought you were about to just start going on a tangent from chilling. 'Cause you
Yeah,
said
what fucking
Bing,
episode
and I was
are you
like,
on?
What?
It's the thing. It's not. I'm not watching it. But there's like a Randy Cunningham 9th Grade Ninja, like Randy X Teresa shit. And I clicked on it, thinking it was something else.
And now you're
but it's
just
like all
watching
the
it.
compilation scenes of like their relationship blossoming. I guess I didn't know he had a relationship.
That's
And I was
funny
watching
shit.
it.
You guys roast me all the time for like not having a childhood because I didn't watch the same shit you did, at like SpongeBob and stuff. But that's like one of the super rare moments where it's like we all knew about a show. I had to bring it up because that never ever happens. Usually one of us is like, what the fuck is that? But just like my fucking friend, I have a friend who blew my mind. Cause like it's fine to not be into games or like social media and stuff. But like she doesn't do anything. Like she goes to work. She comes home from work. She doesn't watch shows. She doesn't listen to music. She doesn't play video games. She has no hobbies. And I'm like mind blown that there are people in the real world who are actually like that. Like it's crazy that there's people in 2023 who not only just like have never played a video game in their life, but they've just never used any form of fucking technology except for like basic social media like Snapchat occasionally and shit. But I was
gotta be fucking robots.
But it was crazy because I know two people like that recently, and they blew my mind. One of them is a friend from work that I also went to high school with, and we were playing Mario Kart. And she, like, when I say this was her first time playing Mario Kart, it literally is. And she's actually 20 years old. We played on 50cc with like easy mode NPCs. Like I literally switched the CPU to easy mode on 50cc. And she kept getting consistently 12th place every time. And I shocked her because I finished the race on my controller. She was in 12th place. I grabbed her controller and sped ran the level and then skipped everybody and got 2nd place from 12th with her controller after I already finished because I was so far ahead. And she was like, what the fuck? Like, she was so mind-blown at me doing such a simple thing that all of us could do. It's not hard. It's like... It's like one of us watching a speedrunner beat like Lies of P without taking any damage in like an hour. Like that was what it was. And so I was fucking astonished that there's people like that who exist. And I wasn't even going to talk about it until another friend of mine from my old college I went to, I was playing Smash with, and they don't play video games. And I was like, that's fine. Like, Smash is a fighting game, but it's mostly like a kid's game where like you can just throw items at each other, and so like it can be fair, right? It's like we weren't playing on just like 3 stocks, like normal settings, where like we're just beating the fuck out of each other. No, like I put on like all the fun shit. And bro, I was talking about Donkey Kong, referring to him as DK, and the person I was with didn't even know what DK stood for. That's not even a Smash thing. They just didn't understand what DK
That's
means.
just like
Donkey
a
Kong,
childhood
which is
thing.
crazy. Like I guarantee you, like even if I just said the letters DK in front of my mom, she would instantly know who I'm talking about. Even though my mom has never played a video game in her life, but she just knows because I feel like that's just a common sense thing to know. Yet how have I met 2 people in the last month who both literally don't know anything about games? It blows my mind.
It's like when you get your consciousness as a 4-year-old kid, you just know what DK is. It's just engraved in your brain.
It's like when your brain turns on, like you know what I'm talking about, when your brain just randomly snaps and your brain turns
like
on.
kindergarten.
It's like you just know who Mario is, right? And it's like through that I'm positive that you've heard of Donkey Kong. And
Maybe
every time
Sonic if you're a rare case.
I think you've heard of Sonic. I think everyone's heard of Sonic the Hedgehog, even if you've never played it. I think that's the exact same too. But it's like, I don't blame you for not playing it, but you haven't even heard of it? Like, what are you talking about? And it gets me to think, I'm like, damn, like, I just beat Lies of P in 25 hours, and I've literally 99% of the game, and I'm already speedrunning New Game Plus, and there's some people out there who haven't even played, like, basic Mario Bros, and if they did, they couldn't actually beat it, which blows my mind, because I don't know if it's an intelligence thing, or if I've just recently been meeting a lot of boomer people who are also Gen Z, which I didn't think that was fucking possible.
Boomer Z.
Boomer Z, they actually exist. It's people who literally just are born to work and have no fucking personality. Fucking mind-blowing. It's like I'll hang out with someone, I'm like, what do you want to do? And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean? Do you not like anything? Not really. And I'm like, okay, how are you alive?
I don't know if it's how I grew up or if it's the TikTok brain rot, but like I don't think I could interact with a human being more than like just being work accomplices if they don't even like fucking use YouTube.
Yeah,
when they're at home.
That too. That too. The same girl I was
It's like
talking about.
you're insane if you
Yeah,
sit
you're
there
insane.
and look at your wall and watch paint dry. You're genuinely insane if you're not doing it
Yeah,
for like a
she-
stupid reason.
Because like
If
you
you're
think about
just
this, right?
genuinely doing
No,
it.
because like think about this, right? Let's say right before we were born is when like technology starts to like really boom, right? So like our parents like didn't have phones until like they were either in college or past college because they weren't a thing, right? They just weren't even a thing. So people would go to events and stuff like concerts, and people would drive places in cars without Google Maps. People would just drive across the fucking country and just know where to go. Like, how does that work, right? And like, there's so much shit that I couldn't even
Maps.
imagine doing. Yeah, physical maps. But there's so many things like I couldn't even imagine doing now without technology to assist me, like go to concerts, go to sporting events like baseball games, football games, drive cars to locations I've never been, and like a million other things. And then there's people I know nowadays who like don't even know the basic shit, like what Donkey Kong is. But on top of that, it's like they don't watch YouTube, they don't do anything, and they literally do just watch paint dry. And it's like, it's astonishing. I don't know. I just don't get it.
And it's like my family when I was growing up was definitely not like tech I mean
My family's not at all.
My dad had like a PlayStation 1 and 2. But it's like the point is like my mom wasn't, but like she still got like a family like home tower computer when I was growing up.
No,
for, like,
not me,
personal
bro.
use. And
My
it's
family's
like,
even worse.
How have you never touched your parents' like home computer to play the Scary Maze game?
Yeah, so like I never even had a home computer. I've never had a home computer. I've like my entire family is so obsessed with sports. All my brothers are obsessed with sports. They never play games or do anything. My parents have never played a fucking video game in their life. But even so, and I don't know if it's just because I talk about this stuff a lot so they know or what, but like my parents still know generally about technology in games, at least through me. So how have people our age not have someone in their life to like even tell them what the fuck a Donkey Kong is? I'm shocked. What the fuck? And like I don't know shit about sports, but like at the same time, it's like when there's people like customers or like at my work, or if I'm in an Uber and like the guy starts talking about football or whatever, I still know enough on a conversational level where like I could make it work. And even Aaron, who's less into sports than I am, I guarantee you could still have a conversation about football with someone, even though it would probably be difficult as fuck. But it's just like just the other day we got food at this ramen place, and on the TV behind us was a fucking Pats game, and they were getting smoked. But that little amount of information is enough to have an entire conversation with someone who knows about football. Because they will, if you know, just like how we rant about fucking video games and shit, anyone who knows about fucking football or whatever sport is going to ramble on and on and on about that sport until they just fucking can't breathe. And so if you mention it, like, yeah, the Pats got fucked the other day, they will just go and they will just hold the whole conversation themselves. Which is like, normal, I guess. Like I can have a somewhat conversational level about it, but man, dude, I don't know how I know two people recently who can't even have like basic conversation about anything. It's like crazy. I'm not gonna dox who they are, but
personally do not understand how people can fucking rant about football. It's like, damn, did you see the match last night? Yeah, shit sucked. Yeah, I kind of wish they did better, but oh well. That's all I would have gotten to me because like, because I work at a fucking
I know how
customer service, and it's like there's like on Sundays there's people that come in for like a bag of chips and they are glued to their phone. It's like, bro, it's not that serious. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand people who take shit. Like I had a guy the other day. Like, I assume somebody, like, the team they were voting for, or rooting for, like, not lost a point, but the other team got a point. And, like, he audibly, in the store, went, "No!" I'm like, bro, there's no way you are this uptight about it. Like, even if I'm into, like, pro leagues, and I watch pro leagues of games, like CSGO or shit like that, I'm not gonna audibly fucking say something in a store. I don't know if that's, like, the gamer fucking introvert brain going, oh, you can't make a loud noise and be obnoxious in the store,
You would
or
make
if
a loud
that's
noise.
No, I genuinely don't think I could.
You would.
Like, the most I have
something in
ever
One Piece happened
publicly-
that shocked your head ass so much.
I would
Yeah.
cry.
Noise.
I
You would
wouldn't,
make
like,
a noise.
raise my voice.
No, I have
But
the perfect example for this
The
too.
most audible thing I've ever done in a public to any sort of content or media or anything like that was laugh at a video. That's the most I've ever done.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
me
watch
too.
sad shit I don't watch sad shit in public. That's why I don't watch One Piece in public, because I don't want to end up fucking crying because it's like emotional or whatever. I have laughed and that was it. And it's like I'm not gonna fucking watch a sport. Like, bro, you can pause that shit and watch it, and then guess what? When you come back, right? When you come back to your house and you're playing and you hit play on the football, you could skip the commercials. At least one commercials worth of commercials if you hit pause. You don't have to switch over to your phone immediately and watch that shit live. Because guess what? If you don't go on social media, you won't know what happens. You could tell your buddies on your you could fucking text your buddies like, I'm gonna be right back. Don't tell me the news, like I'll text you the news. It's
No, so I know-
you
I
don't
know
have to
exactly
be
how they
glued
do
to
it.
your phone.
So just like in the way that for example, I know everything about Elden Ring. I know where every individual item is in the game. I know where every enemy placement is in the game. I know how to counter every enemy in the game. I know how to make every fucking build imaginable that is on YouTube. I know how to speedrun the game. I know how to do everything about the game. I literally know everything. I know every single fucking bits and pieces of dialogue. I know everything. And it's the same fucking way with football players, because they'll watch the games, they will go on fantasy football on their phones. Every fucking fan of not only football but basketball, baseball, everything. My brothers are fucking football fans, baseball fans, basketball fans, everything. They will know not only every single player in the league, whether they're famous or not. They will know their numbers. They will know their match stats for every game of the season. So they'll know the most unspecific.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago he got 3
Exactly.
fucking
It'll
touchdowns.
be, oh yeah, did you remember in 1996 when this random white guy who's not famous and not good did this one play on this
died,
one
20
game
years ago.
at this one time? And so all my it's crazy because I went to a party a month ago or something like that. It was sometime in September. And it was my brother Dylan with a few of his friends from his college over, and we were all drinking, watching football. My dad was in the living room watching the same game. And they're literally they're on fantasy football and they're trying to make their teams, and they know the stats of every single fucking player, and they're trying to predict who would win based off of their skills in the actual games in our fantasy league. They know all this shit. And in the same way that I know absolutely fucking everything about Dark Souls and I can speedrun do all this shit, they know the same thing about that. And I'm not gonna fucking lie, if us, I mean, not me and you guys because you're not into Melee as much as I am, but if I'm with my friends from my fucking old college and we're watching fucking Melee grand finals in public, I'll keep it a stack, bro. If Mango, my goat, pulls off the craziest shit as Fox and reverse four stocks a fucking Sheik or a Marth and beats Zane in grand finals or whatever, I'm popping the fuck off. I'm screaming at my TV, I'm yelling at my phone, and I totally fucking understand why people who watch actual fucking physical sports like football get the same way. Granted, I'm also a decent human being, and I'm not gonna create a scene in public, so I'm not gonna be in a Walgreens screaming, "Let's fucking go!" Right? I'm not gonna be fucking freaking out in public because I'm not trying to cause a scene, but I would feel that way. So I totally get it. It's just crazy to me that there are people out there who can't feel that way about anything. They don't have that emotional excitement towards anything, whether it's sports, esports, a video game, a show, anything. And I literally know friends who will watch paint dry, and their entire personality is how much money can I waste on clothes and be depressed the next day because I have nothing else important in my life? And it's fuck. Not to diss my friend, but shit, bro. You don't know who DK is? What the fuck?
I do
Nah,
not
you should
understand.
diss. You should diss.
No, I ain't, bro. I just
You
thought
should
it's
diss.
59 minutes and 41 seconds dissing.
Nah,
One of the first
remember how
video
we
game
were?
characters.
Yeah. Yeah,
Literally.
because the fucking Donkey Kong barrels.
Literally
bro.
first video game character, bro. Come on. It's
It's
like
like-
saying you don't know who the fuck Pikachu is. Actually.
There was a
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
movie about the guy being a detective. But it's
I
like
have to ask her now.
going.
I'm like, do you know who Pokemon? Do you know what Pokemon is? Do you know who Pikachu is? No. Okay, then I know you're lying. If you don't know who Pikachu is, now I know.
You're making shit up. You gotta be.
Actually
Nah, but
lying.
remember how we were talking about like when your brain turns on, you just know who Mario is.
Yeah.
When your brain turns on and you know who Sonic is, that's the shiny version.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was definitely me first. I definitely knew who Sonic was.
I knew
before
who Mario was first. Like when my brain turned on, and then like I had like a fucking. I think I had a Sega. I don't know
Genesis?
what Sega console. It might have been the Genesis. Did it still use cartridges?
I never had one. I
Like
can't
you
remember.
plugged it in right on top.
I don't know.
Ren.
I never had
What'd
one
you say?
before, so I don't know.
Oh.
Bro was
Did
not
you-
even here.
Sega Genesis. Do you plug in
Yeah.
the cartridge at the top?
I've never had one.
Okay.
How do you not know you want one?
I want a Dreamcast.
Oh fuck.
Those
That's
are two
fun.
different.
Do you do that for
consoles.
Dreamcast?
No, it has a fucking disc. What?
Okay,
Probably-
so
probably-
it was a fucking Genesis.
Yeah,
I had a
I saw
Sega
that.
Genesis after I comprehended who Mario was when I turned 4 in the middle of fucking kindergarten, and I saw some kid like shitting his boogers out. I don't know, but like I knew who Sonic was afterwards because I had a Sonic Genesis, a Sega Genesis, and I played Sonic 2. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm so shocked that fucking Sonic the Hedgehog came out 40 years after the restaurant did. I could have swore that shit influenced each other. That's wild though. We went
I
to
mean,
Sonic for
they're
the first
probably
time
going
the other
off
day.
of like a Sonic Boom, like speed, because they rollerblade your food out to you
Yeah.
and they're really fast with it. Because to be honest, we went to Sonic right after going to the ramen place the other day, and it came out like we ordered a shit ton because there was 4 of us. We got like drinks, we got
so good.
milkshakes, we got like a cheese dog, a burger, and like a meal combo, and like it came out in like, not even gonna lie, like 2 minutes.
Yeah, we drove to this ramen place that was like far as fuck. Well, not that far. It actually wasn't that far.
It was like
And
20
it ended
minutes.
up being shit. And then after we
I
left,
thought it was
we were all
good.
hungry
Like it
as
wasn't
fuck.
nothing to write home about.
Nah, it was pretty bad. But we all fucking went to Sonic afterwards because we just needed actual American fucking food. I don't. This is
We
the
wanted
most
that
white
greasy
person
shit.
thing. This is the most white person thing I'm ever saying. But we left this ramen place. We were like, you know what? That was mid as hell. Let's go get real food. And then by definition of real food, we drove like 40 fucking minutes to the closest goddamn Sonic that we were at. And I got a fucking chili dog because that shit's fire. And I haven't been able to find what other place sell fucking chili dogs other than Sonic. And I Googled it when we were there because if you order food, and we were just sitting on the car outside in the fucking parking lot eating. And I Googled it, and Sonic the Hedgehog came out, like was invented in Japan, like 40 years after the restaurant came out. And I knew, like, I didn't think that they were associated, but like I
They
thought
must
that
have done
Sonic.
like a commercial.
I thought that
together.
Sonic the game came out first before the restaurant, but I was completely fucking wrong.
No. Okay, I have 2 things. First of all, Aaron was right. The slogan for Sonic in 1958 was "Service with the speed of sound," so that's why it's called Sonic. And then I clicked down,
That's crazy.
and like, what's Sonic's original name? Because Sonic isn't Sonic's name.
Yeah, it couldn't have been Sonic because
No, Sonic the Hedgehog. What's Sonic's original
Oh,
name?
Sonic's.
Yeah.
Because Sonic's name isn't Sonic.
Yeah.
And I'm so surprised. Sonic's real name is Orgavie. Wait,
Yes! I know what you're talking about!
Orgavie Maurice Hedgehog.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Holy
Orgilvie?
fuck.
Orgilvie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ogilvy
The fuck?
Maurice Hedgehog. Yeah, is his real fucking name? Holy shit, that is the craziest fucking thing. When the fuck did I learn about that? That was like
I
in
know
a
it was
comic.
Maurice, but where the fuck did Orgilvie come from?
Sonic's middle name was first revealed as Maurice in Archie Sonic miniseries issue 0. And it was when Jules was looking for Sonic. Yeah, so I must have either read this shit online years ago when I was like a young ass kid. But holy fuck, you just unlocked the memory of like a different lifetime that I'm associated with.
Yo, I'm actually looking at
Holy
the panel. Look at this
fuck.
panel, it's so funny. Yo.
There you are, Maurice. Maurice, who? Is he talking to you? Nah, bro. He got doxxed as fuck. His whole friend group didn't fucking know.
That's
Yo, you see
crazy.
his friend telling, he's about to tell everybody. He's like, yo, I have to tell everybody your name is Maurice. Like, yo, don't be like that.
I have to go share this. Is he fucking
funny.
German? I have to go share this with everyone.
I think he's French.
I don't even
My
like
headcanon is that he's German.
my headcanon.
He
Oh
actually
my
worked
God.
in Auschwitz.
'Cause,
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's based off like the French Revolution. What's his name?
What's his name? We gotta make fun of his name. There's no way his name is any better than Maurice.
Why is Sonic's real name yada 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 Wentworth? Why?
His name's Antoine.
Full encyclopedia pages listed
Antoine?
Sonic's complete
Who the
name.
fuck names their kid Antoine, bruh?
Where did you get that?
That's the name of the guy. who's
Oh yeah, it
gonna
even
run
says it in the
his
comic. Because it says,
Yeah.
"Oh no, you don't, Twan."
This is Antoine.
Oh, his name's Antoine.
That's his name's Antoine, bruh.
Sonic's
Who the
real
fuck-
name is what we just said, like the old Jill V, whatever the fuck, Maurice Wentworth Hedgehog.
Wentworth?
Yeah.
It's a town on his name.
Yeah,
bro.
I found
It
the
was
full
like
thing.
Anything.
Isn't it funny?
Who
as
the
shit?
fuck comes up with this?
No,
shit?
no, wait,
Who
it's
the
no,
fuck
it's even
comes up with
funnier. It's even funnier
Wentworth?
because Sonic the Hedgehog was like the most like he was the pop like hip icon in the 90s. Like every cool kid ever knew about Sonic the Hedgehog. He was like the skater kid's like favorite character, right? Even if they didn't play games, they just knew about him. And yet
And
he
his
has
name
the
was
most
Wentworth.
he has the most like fucking like old school British white kid name ever. And yet he's like a skater kid. Like, isn't that fucking weird? What the fuck?
I found it weird they're worshipping a guy with the name Wentworth for their middle name.
What the
At that point, you may as well just.
Holy
Yo.
shit. I haven't heard that since I was like whenever the fuck that comic came out. What the fuck? Before I was born, I just knew that. That's weird. God damn.
Oh, this is his voice. I grew up with this. I forgot this was his voice.
I
Sorry,
really want to
I'm,
go
like,
back and get a
distracted.
fucking chili dog so bad. now.
You have been
Dude,
distracted.
to watch this, his voice is so crazy. Skip to like 2 minutes and like 32 seconds. This shit is crazy.
Is it
Stupid
Message?
Ed.
Bro, is
Stupid
he
Ed.
just speaking French? What the fuck?
Yes, he is friends. He just
That's so funny,
like-
dude. Oh, fuck, dude. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
My whole childhood, bro.
That is so. I've never seen that fucking guy in my life. That's so
Never
weird.
seen Antoine?
Nah,
Oh
that's so
my
weird.
God. Maybe you lead a better life than Mo.
Maybe than most, dude. We were just roasting people who don't know who Donkey Kong is. There's someone out there who's like, "How the fuck do these dumbasses not know who Antoine is? What the fuck? Like, I was born, I knew who Antoine is."
You're probably born in fucking 1945 and you have nothing better to do.
Facts, you boomer ass motherfucker, bro. What the fuck? I want to go back to Sonic, dude. I want a chili dog so bad. In fact, I want a
I
chili
want
dog
that
so bad.
slushy
I might go
again,
make a
bro.
chili dog
That
from
what?
scratch in real
The
life.
slushy.
Oh.
The nerd slushy.
What did you think he said?
You know, I'd rather not disclose.
No, what did you think he said, bruh?
I thought he said something ussy, and I was like, what?
Dude,
Why?
you have a problem, bro. You are
You
so
can't just have a
because-
normal conversation.
Yeah.
Bro, you're the one literally sending Ethan
can't
a
just have-
pussy pics.
Whoa.
Well, that has actual context to it. That wasn't just sitting out the blue.
They did
Ethan
have
showed me a
context.
video where there was hentai of Amy, and we were like,
Wait,
"You
whoa,
gotta
okay,
find
hold
that."
on, wait. I don't remember sending you. Hold on,
You,
wait a
you
minute.
didn't send it. We were screen sharing.
Wait,
remember?
wait.
We were screen sharing. It was a Twitter vid where he was like, it was a Sonic Frontiers video, and in the middle of
Oh
it,
yeah,
flashed,
okay. It
like,
wasn't hentai. It
Amy
wasn't hentai. It was a meme where fucking someone drew like a really horny, disgusting looking Amy face, and Ren started searching the depths of the internet to find the full art of this picture.
Yeah,
And
I was
we
like,
ended up
oh my God,
doxing a guy because someone else who was actually horny, like, was searching for it and couldn't find it and went on like, what was it? Like they went on like a
They went on like find this porn. or
yeah, find
whatever.
this porn account and some shit, and they asked because they couldn't fucking find it, and no one
They
fucking
really
found it.
wanted and no
they
one
were-
answered. Because he
Yeah.
had 41 views. People saw this post and were like, what the
People
fuck is
saw it
this?
and did the
Just
same
ignore it.
thing that we did and just started roasting the guy for trying to find Amy porn. And it wasn't even porn; it was just her face that looked bad. And then Ren went off the deep end.
I was like, it's so weird because like I saw that image and I was like, what the fuck? I
Thinking
gotta
back,
find
bro.
that, bro. There's no way. That's just a weird thing he drew for that video. That's a
We're
real
actually
image he
fucking
found.
menaces. I used to do the same shit that you did just
No.
now back when I was in like early high school. Like, do you remember the first time you heard of fucking like Rule 34 in your life? And like, did you ever use that shit to your advantage to fuck with people? Because I did all the time. It was so good, bro. In 9th grade, I was a fucking menace. I would like. My ex-girlfriend would tell me about characters she likes, like Voltron and shit. And I remember being in math class, and I would look up her favorite Voltron characters on Rule 34, and I would show them to her, and just absolutely ruin the character. I would just
Oh,
completely decimate the character.
I
That
used
was
to do
so
that too.
funny, dude.
There was someone we know who used to like a specific Animal Crossing character, and I would send the fuck out of gay hentai at that character.
Yeah, I was the same shit. I would send a blatantly not gay character in the show and be like, oh, this is your favorite character? Here's this gay character getting, like, pegged in, like, the most gruesome looking BDSM on Rule 34. It's just disgusting. It's, like, rancid to look at. And I would just ruin the character. I did that to multiple people. That shit was funny as fuck. That's probably sexual assault. I allegedly did that. But
Alleged.
Why is Mia Khalifa trending?
why? What the
we
fuck is
care?
on your trending tab?
Do we care?
It's like
No, I don't.
normal Israel shit, not like
What?
her.
That's even more confusing. I thought it was gonna be
It's
more
like
redeeming.
it's like all you're seeing is like
What?
random like ass like Israel terrorist videos.
No, yeah,
and-
regular ass. Except
and
it's
then
just
just
Israel
in-
terrorists gooning to Mia Khalifa.
In the fucking captions, it's like blah 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 blah, blah Mia Khalifa. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Also, apparently, did you know she went back to porn? She gave up on her whole like not doing porn anymore.
Well, yeah, that was like the most popular story fucking 5 years ago or longer. Where it's like, oh
no,
no,
because like she quit and she went back
Yeah.
like recently.
yeah, it's like, oh wow, who would have guessed doing porn makes you want to kill yourself because no one has respect for you and you can't find another job since all you've done is porn. And so of course you went back to porn because it's like you can't do anything else with your fucking life that you started porn. It's the same thing with Twitch
Yeah.
streamers. It's like, oh, it's like you go from being a fucking like Genshin YouTuber for like a couple years and then you try to go get a regular marketing job after that. It's like, no, your ass is not getting hired. So of course you're gonna go back to Twitch streaming. It's the same exact thing. It's like no one's gonna hire you, so you have to go back to that. She probably still fucking hates herself, but it's like, what can you do? You signed up for that shit.
What? These cosplays are so cool. Sorry. Anyway, continue.
But no, I see that shit on Twitter all the time. I'll be scrolling through something blatantly like normal. I'll be like looking at like cool designed clothes, or I'll be looking at like normal anime shit that has nothing to do with hentai at all. Or even like Dark Souls. I'll go back to that. I'll be looking at like Dark Souls trending or whatever, and then someone will randomly post a video. Because it's Twitter, so of course they will. But they'll post a video of them, like, furiously masturbating or something. And in the hashtags, there'll be 900 hashtags. And it'll be everything you could ever imagine. And in the hashtags, it would be, like, hashtag Dark Souls. But, like, it's just, like someone masturbating. And it's like, what the fuck does this have to do with Dark Souls? But it got on my feed because, of course, Dark Souls is trending. So, of course, it's part of the fucking thing. I say that shit all the time. It's fucked. What the fuck? I hate it.
I remember, what the fuck was it? Was it Elden Ring was trending, and we scrolled through it, and we saw
my
some guy
God.
like, what was it? Like
Don't
he
do it,
fucking
dude.
ate his own nut.
Oh my god. No, we saw I don't know if it was that, but it was like literally the second to like 4th thing on the trending tab on Elden Ring months ago. This is months ago now. It was like someone like getting. It was like I think it was like a femboy getting like pegged or some shit like that, or it was
No,
like
it was just him coming in a chastity cage.
yes, that's what it was. It was like
Yeah,
some fucking femboy in a
that's what it
chastity cage
was.
on Elden Ring trending had nothing to do with Elden Ring. And
Hold on.
it blew my mind because I said it first, and Aaron was like, "What the fuck is your trend?" And he goes on and he sees the same exact thing, and we all went on the trend.
Nah, I don't like how Ren just said, "Hold on." He probably has that shit.
Don't find it. Don't you fucking dare.
Oh my god, I found
Dude,
it.
I
What do you
know.
mean?
Yeah, I
Did
knew
you have
Ren
it
had
saved?
that shit saved.
Why did you say?
Because I was trying to mess
I
with
s-
you.
Yeah.
Oh my
So I was
God.
gonna send the images.
What the fuck? That's funny. I kind of want to go on Elden Ring trending right now. And okay, no, we're gonna do a test. You know what? It's been months. I'm going on Twitter. I'm gonna search up Elden Ring, just Elden Ring. Nothing to do with hentai, nothing to do with porn. Just straight up Elden Ring. I'm gonna see how many scrolls it takes until I find porn in general.
I'm gonna see how many posts. All right, first one is nothing.
I got a reference, but it's not porn. Hold on. Okay, actually, you know what? I'm getting a decent way down and I'm not finding porn. Holy fuck. Okay, I found a cool tattoo, but it's not porn. Hold on.
Ugh, why are these enemies all here? Like, I don't get it.
Wait a minute. For once, Twitter is actually a normal fucking website? Regular fan art? Oh my god. Okay.
You wanna know what
that's-
it is?
Yeah, that's mellow porn. Yeah,
You wanna know what it
fuck.
is, though?
Okay, I found it. What?
You wanna know why we find it easier when like it's trending? It's because people are like, "Oh, it's trending. This is the perfect time for me to promote my fucking like
Yeah. they just want
horny
the
ass Twitter account." Exactly. Because like, oh, this word's trending. Let me just put this word in my thing and make it seem like I was just putting this like there accidentally and it was trending. It's like if I went onto this fucking Twitter trending for One Piece 1095, I'm gonna find somebody like masturbating to Nami or some shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna click on Final Fantasy VII, like trending right now, and it's gonna be porn. Yeah, it took like 50 posts to see the first melon porn. I'm actually really surprised.
Okay, maybe One Piece is a lot. The One
This
Piece
wrench
seems
is
to
such a
be
good weapon.
more confined.
Maybe
than
just
others.
today's a more wholesome day. It's too early in the morning. People haven't woken up to start posting horny shit yet.
True. Like if we
clocked
do
into
this,
work
They gotta
way
get
too
it
early.
prepped. They haven't done anything yet.
yeah, they have to get home from work and then fucking jack off in their
Get
chastity
home from
cage.
work, yeah.
I found a lewd, but it's not porn. Yeah.
Yeah, I found like lewds, but no like somebody jacking off.
Interesting.
If we scroll far enough, maybe we could see it.
This
because
person's
it'll
just
be,
getting
like,
a massage. What the fuck? There's nothing to do with.
Oh, you do break damage?
I hate massages. I could never get a massage. It would be so awkward.
I thought you said you hate misogynists. And I was like, man.
I mean, yeah, I don't like misogyny. Is that what you said?
You misogynists.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't like people who don't like women. What?
No. This
But I don't
robot
like
doesn't like women.
massages. That started because I went to the mall and my family all sat in like the massage chairs, but it was so uncomfortable for me that it completely ruined it for me. And like, I can't even like imagine getting an actual massage. Like you lay on a table and have someone fucking rub you and shit. I could not. I'd be so uncomfortable. It'd be insane. I just hate getting touched in general. Like I don't like basic shit like hugs and all that shit. I hate it.
I love being touched. It makes me feel warm inside.
Nah, I'm the exact same as my fucking dad. It's like, I don't fuck with me, don't touch me, don't hug me, don't massage me, don't do anything. Like, the worst is, like, if you touch my hair, I will stab you and kill you. My mom's best friend that she's been friends with for, like 3/4 of my life now, like, I still hate her to this day because she touched my fucking hair when I was in middle school for no reason. And I can't get over it. It fucked me up. I was like, don't touch me. I hate it. So I
Don't
could
touch
never get
me.
a fucking massage. I don't know why I saw fucking massages on fucking Elden Ring. But we've been going for an hour and 20. Damn, what the fuck?
We're goated. Ow.
Damn. Should we
Damn.
wrap it up or?
Yeah, probably.
Now let's just record next week's episode right now.
No, let's just
So
do
we
it
don't
like
have
a
to worry.
What the fuck did you just send?
It's ham.
That is not ham.
It's ham.
Thank God it's not green eggs and ham. That would be rancid. I don't want to show that. I don't want to show that on the podcast.
Oh, you definitely can't.
I'm not
you definitely
showing that. I'm
can't.
editing everything else but that.
Ethan,
Oh,
this
yeah,
ranged
I
weapon
can't.
is incredible. I'm reaching new heights I never.
What'd you say, the
enemies
wrench?
are
Bro, hey,
fucking
hey,
me
hey,
anymore.
hey!
What?
On task,
What?
on
What?
task. No Liza
What?
P talk. No
Nah,
Liza
Liza
P
P.
talk.
You are not
on
one to talk,
task.
bro. You used
We
to
can
play
talk
Rust
more
all
about
the time
Liza
to get
P.
distracted.
I spent the last 20 hours playing this game and I fucked up because I was on call with Ren last night. And I beat the game, by the way. I beat the game for the first time. But there was like a million achievements that I couldn't do because I like soft locked or I hard locked
Yeah.
myself because I was supposed to do them earlier in the
That was
game.
funny.
And it ruined me. So I'm going through New Game Plus now so I can get all the achievements. I love Liza P. It's definitely my favorite game this year by far. What games
For
came
now.
out this
Game of the
year?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears
I
of the
like Liza
Kingdom.
P more than Tears
That's
of the Kingdom.
about it. I'm gonna be honest.
No,
Like, now
there's
that the
more.
hype is over,
Armored Core came out. That's not nearly as good as Liza P or Tears of the Kingdom.
yeah,
That's
true.
good.
But now that the hype is over, I still like Tears of the Kingdom. I just don't think it's as strong as other competitors that have come out this year or are going to come out
So
this year.
there's two reasons why it didn't live up to my hype. It's one, it's the exact same as Breath of the Wild in the sense that Breath of the Wild was like it literally changed the game of video games. Literally, it like made open world like the most famous fucking type of game since it came out. But since Tears of the Kingdom didn't like do anything special or new like the original Breath of the Wild did, it wasn't like whatever.
innovations.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't innovate like how Breath of the Wild did. And
Yeah.
there were so many new games that did innovate that even though Tears of the Kingdom is a great fucking game, I don't want to replay it. I beat the game once. I 100% the game, but I just don't have the urge to get on and keep playing it. I have nothing to do. I literally 100% it. And unlike Breath of the Wild, I don't want to replay it.
Yeah, it's like
it's
we
it's
had
an amazing game.
we had the two other areas which had added a lot more, like the depths in the sky. Actually, I didn't like the depths that much. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was really fucking bland.
I did for my first playthrough, but I could not run through the depths and 100% the depths again in the second playthrough. Fuck
It wasn't
no.
like I only have done one playthrough, and I'm only going to do one playthrough. I might just like continue playing and like fuck around. It's like I liked building with like Ultra Hand and shit like that, like the Zonai devices and whatever. I don't know, like the depths really drew away from everything because it's like you could have done like something so much better because it's like with the above ground, there's not much to it because it's Sky Islands, like you know.
Yeah.
It's like once you explore the island 100%, you've explored it. Like you don't. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I still love the game. I still think it was a really good game. But now that the hype is over and shit like that, it doesn't hold up to other games that I've been playing this year.
Yeah, it's like the other games. Like there's so many
Especially with
insanely good
Spider-Man
games.
coming out.
Yeah, and fucking Sonic and Mario and like you said Spider-Man. But it's like, dude, like Street Fighter 6 came out, Diablo, fucking
Street Fighter
Baldur's
6.
Gate,
I
Armored
think I had
Core,
more fun
Lies of
on
P,
that with the little bits I've played.
Pikmin 4, bro. Like these games are all bangers. Fucking, wasn't there Cyberpunk and Assassin's Creed too?
Yeah, Cyberpunk
I love
DLC and Assassin's
and now we've
Creed.
got like Mario Wonder, Spider-Man. There's more
Yeah,
stuff
and
coming at the end of the year too.
Yeah,
like,
holy
it's-
shit.
It's jam packed. But
Metroid,
So, Ethan-
Hi-Fi Rush, Octopath Traveler, like
We
these
both
banger-ass games.
lied.
About
oh,
what?
I
Bomb
scrolled
Rush,
through-
Cyberpunk. Oh, that's my game.
Oh, that too. I scrolled down like 5 posts in the Zelda trending, and I'm just watching people fuck.
It's Zelda?
Yeah.
Oh no, Zelda community is way more fucking. Oh my god, the first one, dude! I'm not even joking. The first one.
The first one is like the
one is
Zelda hentai.
gigantic Zelda
Yeah.
boobs.
But keep scrolling down. You're gonna just see 2 people like fucking. I'm not watching the video. I have it paused. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck it's here. It
Hold
doesn't
on.
say Zelda in the Oh, it's because the fucking person's name.
The name
on
is
Twitter
Zelda.
is Zelda.
Princess loves yada yada yada. But the
Oh my
video
god,
has
their
nothing
account.
to do.
Look at the person's account. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, it's just fucking, just terrible,
Zelda's
fucking-
pegging Link.
Oh no, this is so bad.
I don't like where this conversation is going.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
about
we should
Oh my god,
probably-
Aaron, scroll down more, dude. What
How
the
far?
What? Like.
Oh my
Do
god!
you see what I see, bro?
What? I'm pretty sure I do.
The
I'm
girls.
pretty. Yup.
okay. Yo, we gotta wrap this up, bro. We're doing
We
it
gotta wrap
territory.
this up.
Yo,
We
thanks
are
for watching
getting
fucking
to
episode. What is this?
dangerous
9 of the Couch Co-op podcast. We didn't even do an
8, 7,
intro.
6,
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Yeah, thanks for watching the first episode of the Couch Co-op podcast.
0.
But I'm gonna go back to bed. It's fucking 11 a.m. We started this shit at 9. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna fuck back to
Yeah.
bed. Good luck to Ren, bro's gotta work in like an
Yeah,
hour.
good luck, Ren.
Hey, you know what?
Fuck.
I'm chilling. It's only a 3-hour. And I'm on the computer for the whole time, so I don't even care.
I wish my job was that fucking easy. Anyway, so thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next episode. Peace.